this is. Zero martial training. Joe here with zero martial training. We're going to look at some ways we can use our arms in defensive manners, position using structure, and or just using them within defense and attack as well. A lot of this does come from Wing Chun, but let's take a look at those. So when we use our arms defensively, we got to think of them as structural, right? Because we don't want to have to be relying on strength to help us deflect or block. So generally, we do not want to do any hard blocks because the opponent could be stronger than us, bigger than us, outweigh us, whatever. So we don't want to be using direct blocks crashing into another person with our limbs. You're going to create damage. You might not be able to punch, grab, damage the muscle. Your hands won't work anymore. So we want to look more at deflection type stuff. So just by the way we stand, we want to have our arms positioned right. So again, we're going to use elbow power with all of our movements. All right. So my hand is back. Anytime I have a front hand out, the other hand is back. So the elbow is supporting this. The hand is back here. All right. We have a couple positions we'll work through that from here, but generally the elbow is tight to the ribs because we want to protect that. You want to protect your the liver shot because it's really painful. So if someone comes into the liver, they're going to get the elbow, right? So you're just protecting that with the elbow. The hand is here. As soon as it reaches out even a slight bit, that is a structured position which can help you then deflect, all right? The other hand, when it's out, this is back. Also, when you're coming in, that elbow is then protecting you, right? So your center is protected through that. This comes out, this is again protecting and protecting here, all right? And even me having my arm out here, again, that's a structure that can then deflect outwards, all right? So from there, we can start looking at the different hand positions in Wing Chun. A lot of it comes from the first form, Silam Tao, which we'll get to later, but let's just look at some of those. So with this backhand, we got what's called pak. It's just a push. All right, so something's coming at me, I push. So again, the Wing Chun hand, keep your thumb protected. This is going to act like kind of like a catcher's mitt. All right, so you just kind of want to push it off to the side. We do not want to catch directly. If it's coming at me, I'm going to catch it more like on this kind of angle. All right, so you're going to deter it away from you, deflect it away. All right, and on this side, we do what's called the tan. So again, this Wing Chun hand. So it's you turn and it deflects, all right? So pak, tan, all right? And then the front, it can do the same, right? It can pak, it can tan. You can also do both at the same time. So if we sit in the Wing Chun, right, you can do both at the same time, right? So pak, you can do double, you can do front, you can move through them. And again, we have drills for this to help get this to be a part of you. So another good block is called bong sao, which is wing arm, which is more of just bring the elbow out and let the arm dangle in that structured position. So this is, it's saying always sit with bong. So they would come up, there's a strike coming, boom. You usually want to support that with the pak or lan sao, which is more of a this way. So you can catch and pull, all right? But it's just bring that elbow up. Again, that's good hit there. You got this structured position, which then just helps create all that space. You can bong sao down, so this controls all of this. And within this bong sao, there's also a strike, right? Which we can look at later again, all right? And then another one, it's called lan sao. Again, this is from the form. So it's like this, but if we're in action, it can just be like this, all right? It's right here where your diaphragm or the body band is, that balance band. You're projecting the elbow and you're sinking the wrist in. So it creates a fence. Strong this way, and this way, all right? It's a way to get on top of someone's arms. If an uppercut's coming through, just, he's sinking it strong, all right? So these are just some very basic movements that come from, or positioning that comes from the first form. We will look through the form and you'll see all these positions. They just put you in a structured position to block any incoming at you, and they're easily transferred through between striking and defending all at the same time. Wing Chun does a lot with that, of strike and defend at the same time. So these are just some very simple defensive hand positions that we will get into further later on, but a quick look at them. All right, so this is just another principle we can look at. It's called heavy hand. Basically, it's just using relaxed power. All right, so it can be used mainly with our hammer fists. I use a way to explain it just on the hand. So if you're tense, you can still hit hard, but if you just relax and then just sink, you will feel how much deeper there is in your hand. And my hand is now tingling because of that. So a way you can practice this, generally I use a punching bag that's laying flat on the ground. This is what we got here today. So just a normal Thai pad. So you can just raise the hand, drop it down, and just, all right. And if we use our elbow power with that, you know, our arms are swords, you pull through the elbow. So you pull through the elbow and it creates more power. All right. You can use that same thing sideways, down angle, but generally it's more of a up down type thing because you just let it drop. Use this to swing your hammer and just, so just another way to increase your power even further.